Have you ever noticed that as you age, you begin to enjoy your alone time more? Maybe social gatherings don't excite you the way they used to, or perhaps you find more peace in solitude than in constant interaction. Society often equates being alone with loneliness, but in reality, choosing solitude is a sign of wisdom and emotional maturity. In this video, we'll explore 5 powerful reasons why seniors who embrace solitude are incredibly wise. You'll discover how enjoying your own company can lead to inner peace, personal growth, and a fulfilling life on your own terms. Stay with me until the end. You might just realize that solitude is one of the greatest gifts of aging well. Reason 1. You understand the value of peace. As you grow older, peace becomes more valuable than noise, drama, or unnecessary social obligations. After decades of juggling responsibilities, handling conflicts, and navigating the complexities of life, you begin to realize that true fulfillment comes from inner tranquility, rather than external validation. Take 70-year-old Gerald, for example. In his younger years, he was always surrounded by people, co-workers, neighbors, acquaintances. He felt obligated to be social, even when he didn't want to. But after retiring, he took a step back and recognized that many of his relationships were built on habit rather than genuine connection. So he made a change. He started saying no to gatherings that didn't bring him joy and focused on activities that truly fulfilled him. Quiet morning walks, reading books, and simply enjoying his own thoughts. And what did he discover? He wasn't lonely. He was free. Choosing solitude doesn't mean isolation. It means you're emotionally strong enough to enjoy your own company, free from the need for constant external stimulation. You no longer waste energy on meaningless social obligations. Instead, you protect your peace, something many people never learn to do. Reason 2. You have a strong sense of self. One of the greatest signs of wisdom in later life is a deep understanding of who you are. When you were younger, you may have worried about what others thought, tried to fit into social circles, or sought approval from family and colleagues. But as you age, you realize you don't need validation from others. You know what you want and what you won't tolerate. You make decisions that truly align with your values. Consider 68-year-old Patricia. She spent most of her life constantly planning social outings, filling her schedule with activities, and making sure she was always surrounded by people. But when she retired, she had an eye-opening realization. Much of her socializing had been out of habit, not genuine fulfillment. So, she embraced solitude. She started taking solo walks, enjoying peaceful mornings with her coffee, and even traveling alone. Instead of feeling lonely, she felt something she had never fully experienced before: confidence, self-awareness, and total freedom. When you have a strong sense of self, you don't need external validation to feel complete. You no longer waste time on superficial interactions or relationships that drain your energy. Instead, you focus on what truly matters: your peace, your happiness, and your authenticity. Reason 3. You choose quality over quantity in relationships. When people are young, they often enjoy expanding their social circles, making friends everywhere, and maintaining contact with as many people as possible. But as you mature, you realize that not all relationships are worth keeping. Take Frank, for example. He used to stay in touch with old colleagues, classmates, and neighbors simply out of obligation. While the occasional calls and messages kept things polite, he eventually realized these connections didn't bring real joy or meaning to his life. Over time, Frank focused on the people who truly mattered: his family, lifelong friends, and those who shared meaningful conversations with him. He understood that a few genuine relationships are far more valuable than a long list of casual acquaintances. As you age, you learn that holding on to relationships that don't add value only drains your time and energy. Instead, you invest in those who bring peace, understanding, and true connection. Reason 4. You have a love for lifelong learning. One reason why older people enjoy solitude is because they have a deep passion for learning and personal growth. Many assume that education is for the young, but in reality, wise people never stop exploring the world. Take Eleanor as an example. After retiring, she spent her time reading books, painting, and journaling instead of joining social activities just to pass the time. She didn't feel lonely. On the contrary, she found joy in self-discovery and creativity. Lifelong learning isn't just about gaining knowledge, it's about keeping the mind sharp, staying curious, and finding new passions. People who enjoy solitude don't see being alone as something sad. Instead, they use it as an opportunity to explore new interests, develop skills, and cultivate a sense of fulfillment. When you have a love for learning and self-improvement, you embrace solitude as a positive experience rather than feeling isolated or disconnected. Reason 5. You are comfortable with your own thoughts and emotions. Many people avoid solitude because they fear facing their own thoughts. They keep themselves busy with social interactions, entertainment, or work to escape self-reflection. However, wise individuals embrace solitude because they understand that being alone doesn't mean feeling lonely. It's an opportunity for self-discovery and inner peace. Take Walter, for example. When he was younger, he constantly surrounded himself with activities to avoid silence. He feared that being alone would bring feelings of emptiness. But as he grew older, he realized that silence wasn't something to escape. It was something to embrace. Spending time alone allowed Walter to process his emotions, understand himself better, and find a deep sense of peace. Instead of running from his thoughts, he learned to sit with them, reflect, and grow. When you are comfortable with your own thoughts and emotions, solitude becomes a source of strength rather than discomfort. You no longer need distractions to feel complete. You find fulfillment from within. Reason 6. You live fully in the present. As people grow older, they learn to appreciate the present moment instead of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. They find joy in simple things: a peaceful morning, the warmth of a cup of tea, or the quiet beauty of nature. No longer burdened by societal expectations, they focus on what truly matters. For them, life is not about chasing the next big achievement, but about living meaningfully and cherishing each moment. This shift in mindset is a sign of wisdom and a deep understanding of time's true value. Those who embrace solitude are often those who have mastered the art of living in the now. Loving solitude is not a sign of loneliness. It is a reflection of wisdom, maturity, and inner peace. As we age, spending time alone becomes a gift, a chance to reflect, grow, and truly enjoy life on our own terms. What are your thoughts on solitude? Do you enjoy time alone? Share your experiences in the comments below. If you found this video meaningful, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more content on living a fulfilling life. See you in the next video.